Hi, Merlin. Good morning. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Are you able to hear me properly?
Yes, I'm able to hear you properly.
Yes. Okay. So, can you tell me a little bit about your background and what are your queries so that we can start from
Yeah.
there?
So I'm an interior designer with 11 years of experience in this field. And actually, I'm currently working in India only with Design Cafe.
Oh, okay.
But I was trying a month back for Dubai interiors, but I am not able to find any of the job. I was trying through LinkedIn, but I don't know why they are getting rejected.
Okay.
And it has not been in one firm. It is, I just got a call from one of the firms, but that was just a startup at that time. That
Okay.
was the only call that I got. That was from Naukri Gulf. They had tried reaching me out.
On LinkedIn, how are you approaching people? Like, are you applying jobs through job tabs or you're reaching out to people and through connections, you're building connection and reaching out to people?
No, no. For example, if some appeal is there on the LinkedIn, right, that you
Mm.
can apply this through this portal or something like that. So
Uh-huh.
I'm trying through that.
Okay. So on LinkedIn itself, there's a job tab, right? तो उस पे भी काफी सारे jobs. You're okay with Hindi?
हाँ 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 yes हाँ हाँ
या सो लिंक्डइन पे जॉब टैब भी होता है ना जहाँ पे जिस पे ऑलरेडी जॉब्स पोस्ट होती है सो इफ़ यू आर अप्लाइंग थ्रू दैट वहाँ पे चांसेस बहुत कम होते हैं क्योंकि उसमें एप्लीकेशंस इतने ज़्यादा होते हैं थाउजेंड्स में होते हैं हंड्रेड्स 500 200 विदिन विदिन लाइक फ्यू
हम्म
मिनट्स देयर आर सो मेनी एप्लीकेशंस सो आई थिंक वहाँ पे आपका प्रोफाइल शॉर्टलिस्ट होना वो सिर्फ डिपेंड करता है आपके रेज्यूमे में क्या क्या कीवर्ड्स आपने ऐड किया है जो उन्होंने स्किल्स मेंशन किया है वो आपके रेज्यूमे से मैच हो रहा है कि नहीं बिकॉज जब आप लिंक्डइन का वो एम्प्लॉयर डैशबोर्ड देखोगे ना रिक्रूटर डैशबोर्ड देखोगे ना
हम्म
तो दे हैव सर्टेन क्राइटेरिया सेट ऑलरेडी तो उससे मैच होता है ना तो आपका प्रोफाइल शॉर्टलिस्ट होता है अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट यू आर मेंशनिंग कि आप पोर्टल्स के थ्रू अप्लाई करो राइट जो वेबसाइट्स होती है
हाँ
राइट
यस
सो वहां पे भी द थिंग इज कि इन दुबई पीपल इन दुबई और इन जनरल इन यूएई पीपल यूज एटीएस व्हिच इज एप्लीकेंट ट्रैकिंग सिस्टम तो स्पेशली फॉर वेबसाइट्स लाइक ऑनलाइन पोर्टल्स अगर वहां पे आप अप्लाई करते हो ऑटोमेटिकली देयर इज दिस सॉफ्टवेयर दैट रिक्रूटर्स यूज तो उसमें भी बहुत बार प्रोफाइल्स रिजेक्ट ही होती है प्रोफाइल शॉर्टलिस्ट होना काफी डिफिकल्ट होता है बिकॉज ऑनलाइन वेबसाइट्स आई डोंट थिंक मुझे कहीं से भी ऑनलाइन ऐसे कहीं से भी रिप्लाई आया था एवरीवेयर आई वाज गेटिंग दिस ईमेल अनफॉर्चुनेटली राइट नाउ नॉट
हाँ
यू आर नॉट your profile is not shortlisted or it's not matching to the whatever criteria they have so big companies like acom atkins and other like design consultancies तो वहां पे तो मतलब कोई चांस ही नहीं है so until and unless you know somebody or you have some connection who can put a word for your profile so in UAE, this is very, very common, and this is a very common practice. You can say that अगर मतलब एक प्रोफाइल के बारे में बात कर रहा है that this girl I know that she is very good, and if somebody can refer your profile, there's a lot more chances for you to get shortlisted for that particular job role. Okay, even if and majority of the job openings and job posts in these big companies आई वुड से कि वो लोग पोस्ट ही नहीं करते हैं क्योंकि इंटरनली ही वो अपने रेफरल्स के थ्रू वो पोजीशंस फिल कर देते हैं राइट सो विथ योर एक्सपीरियंस सिंस यू हैव 11 years experience right I also have similar 11 years experience initially when I came to Dubai I was trying Indeed क्योंकि Indeed जो है वहां से मतलब for starting a career in UAE just for the start it's a good platform because you can get some opportunities and you can join there and parallelly you can search and then join the company where you are getting a desired salary or desired role that you're looking for so that is what exactly I did because I knew design consultancies मतलब इन जनरल कंसल्टेंसी के थ्रू अगर आप मार्केट में एंटर होते हो तो एटलीस्ट आप मार्केट में आ जाते हो देन पैरेलली यू कैन सर्च फॉर योर डिजायर्ड रोल दैट इज व्हाट आई डिड व्हेन आई केम टू दुबई सो इनिशियली मुझे लिंक्डइन से भी कॉल आए थे मतलब लिंक्डइन के थ्रू इंटरव्यू कॉल्स मिले थे एंड इंडीड के थ्रू भी मुझे काफी सारे कॉल्स आए थे बट द करंट कंपनी वेर आई एम वर्किंग राइट नाउ दैट आई गॉट थ्रू कनेक्शंस बिकॉज लिंक्डइन पे जब आप लोगों से कनेक्ट करते हो ना यू गेट टू नो अबाउट जॉब रोल्स विच आर नॉट इवन देयर इन द मार्केट क्योंकि वो इंटरनल होता है समटाइम्स पीपल डू क्रिएट दैट पोजिशन ऑल्सो फॉर यू फॉर मी दिस वॉज exactly the case I was working with this consultancy I entered the market I worked there for 6 7 months and through that also I got a chance to work with a really good developer like very big name in UAE Azizi Developments okay so I was working there but that was through consultancy I was on client location okay so there I built some connections, and through those connections I was reaching out to different recruiters, different people like who can just put a word for my profile that I have like good experience, who worked in startups and design companies in India. So that is how I got the company where I'm working currently, but that was after 7 or 8 months. So this was my story. So for your experience, since you have 11 years experience, I would again recommend you, because you don't want like freshers job, right? Like you don't want to work in a company where you're getting paid 7,000 or 8,000 dirhams, right? You at least you are expecting minimum 15,000 to, you should expect minimum 15 to 20,000 bracket, वो आपका होना चाहिए, और वो वाले jobs आपको through connections, through people ही मिलते हैं. And I think LinkedIn would be the best platform for you to check out these job roles. You can try Indeed and Naukri Gulf, but the leads that you will get, again, they will pay you very less, and chances of getting shortlisted is less.
In LinkedIn also, how do I make connections in that case?
That's, yeah, that's another thing.
Actually, my LinkedIn profile is not clearly updated.
Okay. No worries. I mean, you are already searching, right? So धीरे धीरे करके you can update that. That's not an issue. I just wanted to check your work experience. So okay, you worked with Waffle, you worked with Live Space, you worked with Design Cafes.
4 years
It's
before
only
that, I
from,
was working for architectural companies.
oh, okay. I would say it's a very good experience. It's mainly considered in senior level position. You've done Bachelor's of Design and Interior Design. Okay,
Yes.
good. See, these companies, Waffle, it's a German-based company, right?
Yes, Workal Kasha is a German-based company.
Yeah, and then you worked with Live Space Design Cafe. I think you have good names in your resume, so you should get opportunities. Also depends how you're making your resume. Because see, I also worked with Live Space, Asian Paints, and Bonito Designs. Then Homelane also in between I worked. So my profile is kind of like similar to your profile. The only difference is I have done Bachelor's of Architecture and I was practicing in interior design. So I was well aware with the startup culture, how things go there, and like what is the workflow and everything. You have kind of like similar profile like me. I would like to have a look at your resume, because maybe there are things that's maybe something is not clicking, or something that's you've not put up correctly. That is one thing. Resume, CV is one thing, and another thing, how you're approaching to people, that is also another thing. Like how you're reaching out to people, what you're telling them, like when you're sending connection, what message you're sending. Because I used to reach out to 50 people in a day, and from that, 1 to 2 people used to reply back. I mean, that's what you need basically. एक या दो लोग ही reply करेंगे तो वही काफी है. They can just put in a word for your profile, and that should be enough. And एक और चीज है, since you are trying from India, it gets difficult, because लोगों का होता है ना कि there are already so many people here in Dubai already who are searching for jobs, so they prefer those people. They give more preference to them, until and unless if you're applying from India, you have a very solid profile, and they are looking for like certain people who have expertise in one particular field. Let's say in interior designing also, if you have expertise in just converting clients, or sales, or lighting design, or furniture design, or product design. So if you need to look out for companies who are working on big projects, or they are taking like big projects in future, like in coming 2 3 months. So what happens is कि ये companies जो बड़ी companies हैं, उससे आपको क्या पता चलता है that they are working on a big development project. That means they will need a team, so they will be hiring internally. Maybe those job openings are not there in the market, but they must be hiring internally, or they are planning to hire. So you can reach out to those companies. अब ये कैसे पता चलेगा आपको कि कौन से companies हैं ऐसे? तो उसके लिए इंटीरियर डिजाइन से रिलेटेड, और यू कैन इवन ट्राई आर्किटेक्चरल कंपनीज, एंड बिकॉज वो भी डिजाइन कंसल्टेंसीज देयर आल्सो, दे हैव लाइक इंटीरियर डिजाइन डिपार्टमेंट. इन माय कंपनी इटसेल्फ, it's a developer, but they have different departments: interior design, development, architecture, procurement, all of that. So हर कंपनी, बड़ी कंपनी में इंटीरियर डिजाइन डिपार्टमेंट होता ही है. Okay. So first of all, you need to prepare your CV and resume and your portfolio. It has to be very strong, and since you're applying from India, the competition would be tough. So your profile should stand out in a way that you have done something different and extraordinary. Profile होना चाहिए. Your resume should be to the point, and immediately आपका resume से पता चलना चाहिए देख के कि what exactly you do, how much experience you have. ये सारी चीजें resume से clearly पता चलनी चाहिए. And apart from that, portfolio is also another thing. Usually 10 plus 11 plus years experience में portfolio नहीं देखते, but since you're applying from India, they would surely ask for portfolio, and they would want to see what kind of work you've done and क्या skill sets हैं, वो सारी चीजें. We discussed about 4 5 points. I will just quickly repeat those once again. First is your resume and CV. That's the most important thing. How you're applying, which format you're using, is it ATS friendly or not. For that, I also have a template which I was using in Dubai. I'm currently also using the
So
same template.
you went to Dubai and then applied for jobs. That made
I
it
was
easy.
applying from India also for a month and a half. I tried, I got 2 3 calls, and then I came to Dubai. I was here on visit visa of 2 months, and then I was searching for jobs here. ठीक है, आप इंडिया से भी मतलब I have seen people जो इंडिया से भी try कर रहे हैं, and they've gotten opportunities. For architecture, interior design, I have seen like so many people come here and they apply, and बहुत सारे लोग हैं जो मुंबई में, मतलब where are you based currently?
I'm currently in Hyderabad.
Hyderabad. Okay. Yeah. So I have another thing to tell you. In last 2 3 months, I've had so many sessions with people from architecture, interior design field. बहुत सारे लोग आए हैं, 3 4 लोग already they are in Dubai, and two of them already got a job offer like 3 4 weeks back, and one just got an offer 1 week back. So they came here, they're searching for a job. They also had session with me for CV discussion, portfolio discussion, all of that. They're all using my template. That's what I'm trying to tell you कि आप resume कैसे बना रहे हो. Is it ATS friendly? Because online platforms पे जब आप apply करते हो तो it has to be ATS friendly. Otherwise वो आपका resume read ही नहीं करेगा. मतलब वो information parse नहीं कर पाएगा. It will not be able to detect your resume, and it will automatically go in the rejected list. तो
Okay,
पहली
how can I
चीज,
share with you my resume so
you
that
can send an email
you
to me.
can
My email ID, I will put it in the chat box, or you can just share it on LinkedIn. I will add you on LinkedIn. I have sent you a request. तो आप मुझे LinkedIn पे भेज देना. Maybe once you update your resume, then we can connect again to discuss your resume and portfolio both. And that session would be 1 hour long. Usually it goes 1 1.5 hours or 2 hours also sometimes. So I extend it. मतलब मैं पर्सनली भी फिर कॉल करके कर लेती हूँ. Resume and CV and your portfolio is very important. That has to be up to the mark. And since you are applying from India, your profile should stand out, and something has to be different in your profile, right? That is one thing. उसके अलावा जो portals मैंने बताया है, Indeed, Naukri and LinkedIn, these 3 platforms I was using. Initially I joined a company through Indeed. So Indeed पे भी बहुत opportunities के लिए मुझे calls आए थे. But they used to ask me for my CV and portfolio both. And after that they used to shortlist. तो वो एक चीज़ है. नौकरी गर्ल से भी मुझे कॉल आते हैं आज भी, बट समवेयर आई फील दैट वो रोल्स मेरे जॉब के साथ, मेरे जॉब रोल के साथ में अलाइन नहीं होते, जो जो भी कॉल्स आते हैं. एंड लिंक्डइन इज द बेस्ट प्लेटफॉर्म आई वुड से. अपार्ट फ्रॉम जॉब टैब्स, लिंक्डइन पे एक और होता है होम टैब, जहाँ पे लोग पोस्ट करते हैं. तो वो पोस्ट में दे मेंशन देयर ईमेल आईडीज एंड दे जस्ट मेंशन द जॉब डिस्क्रिप्शन. तो वो ईमेल लेके भी आई यूज टू पर्सनली सेंड ईमेल टू देम, एंड इफ दे आर ओके देन आई यूज टू सेंड देयर रेज्यूमे एंड पोर्टफोलियो. उसके थ्रू मुझे फर्स्ट इंटरव्यू आया था. वैसे बाय द वे, होम टैब पे एक जॉब पोस्ट था, उस पे एक ईमेल मेंशन किया हुआ था. थ्रू दैट आई सेंट एन ईमेल एंड आई गॉट शॉर्टलिस्टेड फॉर एन इंटरव्यू. Then I went there twice, but they were offering very less salary, so I declined. I mean, that was a good role for a fresher. That gave me confidence कि हाँ, मतलब I can get good opportunities. Then you have to put in lot of efforts, especially if you are trying from India and looking for a job here in UAE. जैसे मैंने बताया, preference मिलता है दुबई में जो लोग already हैं, जो यहाँ आके job search कर रहे हैं. For your case, I would suggest you to build really good connections through LinkedIn. Reach out to people, and reach out to those people who are decision makers, not people like at your similar level, like manager or that level. Because जब आप बड़े लोगों को रीच आउट करते हो, लेट्स से डायरेक्टर और हेड, दे आर द पीपल हु आर गोइंग टू टेक डिसीजंस दैट या वी नीड पीपल टू बिल्ड अ टीम, राइट? सो बड़े लोगों को रीच आउट करो. इफ यू हैव सम रिलेटिव्स, लाइक द साउथ इंडियन कम्युनिटी इज रियली बिग हियर, so I would suggest you to reach out to those people, get in touch with them. If you can get some contact details or some reference, if they can put in a word for your profile, you can immediately get an interview. So that is also the case. Salary, I would suggest you to target between 15 to 20. If If you're getting less than 15 also, I would say just take it. I mean, you can parallelly, then once you are in the market, then you can parallelly search for better opportunities, and it opens a lot of doors for you. So that's not a problem. But first, getting in the market is the most difficult thing. Like getting the first job is the most different and takes a lot of effort, right? So that is another thing. Yeah. So if you have any questions for CV, I have my own template that I've made live. I will share the link with you. You can download from there. The same template I'm using currently also. So in that I have mentioned the roles and responsibilities. कुछ कुछ में मैंने same छोड़ दिया है. So if you can pick up some points or bullet points from there, you can take it. एंड पूरा फॉर्मेट प्रॉपर मैंने प्रिपेयर करके रखा है. ज़्यादा उसमें फॉन्ट्स और वो सब चेंज मत करना, साइज वगैरह, बिकॉज स्पेसिंग एंड वो सब पूरा सेट करके रखा है. सो इफ यू आर इंटरेस्टेड यू कैन डाउनलोड फ्रॉम देयर एंड try with that CV and see the difference if you're getting calls or if your profile is getting shortlisted. Okay, so that will give you an idea like what's different in your resume. So once you prepare your resume and once you're done with your portfolio as well, we can connect for a session again and we will have like a proper detailed discussion. And from there, then parallelly you keep searching and keep applying, keep building connection. कम से कम 50 लोगों को reach out करो in on LinkedIn daily. But उससे पहले prepare a list of companies, कौन कौन सी interior design companies हैं एंड कौन कौन सी डेवलपर कंपनीज है, कौन कौन सी डिजाइन कंसल्टेंसीज है. तीनों अलग टाइप की कंपनीज है, ठीक है. डेवलपर,
Developer
बिल्डर.
companies.
Developers is basically real estate companies. Real estate developers, builders, these are like the top tier companies. They pay the highest. Okay, so my company is a developer company. They are basically Saudi based developer. They have set up their office here. It's actually the parent company is Saudi based, but my company is London based. ऐसे मतलब बड़े बड़े companies हैं बहुत सारे. I think 105 real estate developers are there in UAE. 105. Okay.
105.
एंड उसके बाद में आते हैं आपके कंसल्टेंसीज, डिजाइन कंसल्टेंसीज, जो कि ग्लोबल कंसल्टेंसीज होती है, जो इन डेवलपर्स के लिए काम करती है. यू गेटिंग माई पॉइंट. ये रियल स्टेट कंपनीज हैं, ये कंसल्टेंट्स है, कंसल्टेंट्स के क्लाइंट डेवलपर्स होते हैं. एंड देन कंसल्टेंसी से नीचे होते हैं कॉन्ट्रैक्टर्स, लाइक कॉन्ट्रैक्टिंग कंपनीज होती है, तो वो कंसल्टेंसीज के साथ काम करती है. दिस इज द हायरार्की. ओके, सो प्रिपेयर द लिस्ट ऑफ दीज कंपनीज एंड देन इंडिविजुअली थोड़ा एफर्ट लगेगा, थोड़ी मेहनत लगेगी, बट इफ यू रियली वांट टू कम हियर एंड रियली वांट टू गेट एन अपॉर्चुनिटी, you have to put in that work for at least 2 months, I would say. Do all your research, and let's say if you get a chance to come here also, then you will have all your research done beforehand, before coming here, राइट. ये पहले लिस्ट बनाओ कंपनी का, फिर उसमें देखो कि कौन से लोग इन कंपनीज में काम कर रहे हैं इन दुबई थ्रू लिंक्डइन. रीच आउट टू दोज पीपल, जस्ट टेल देम आई एम 11 years experienced designer. I would like to know about your experience of working in UAE. How has been your journey, something like that. मतलब ask about them, not about yourself first, so that they can accept your request, and then you can start the conversation by asking about the company. How is your company? How's the work culture like? How's the what kind of projects you do? How has been your experience? Because when you reach out to people this way and you ask about them, they are more interested in accepting your request and build a connection with you, right? So this approach you should take when you are reaching out to people on LinkedIn. तो लिस्ट बनाओ, लोगों को रीच आउट करो, 50 लोगों को डेली रीच आउट करो. एक दो लोग तो एक्सेप्ट करते ही हैं, चार पांच लोग भी एक्सेप्ट करेंगे. यू ओनली नीड जस्ट वन कनेक्शन हु कैन जस्ट पुट इन वर्ड फॉर योर प्रोफाइल एंड फ्रॉम देयर यू कैन गेट एन इंटरव्यू, राइट. सो दिस इज व्हाट माय रिकमेंडेशन वुड बी.
I would just like to ask, like, do you also recommend someone?
Sorry.
Do you also recommend someone? Because yeah.
No, someone, you can share your resume CV once it's done. You can share it with me. I will circulate it in my network and see if something comes up. Okay, because I already have a lot of connections. I already have a network. So rather than you reaching out to them, I myself will share your profile with them. Right. So if it matches, if it aligns with your jobs and roles and responsibilities, you might get an interview through that. But I cannot promise anything. But I will surely push your profile and share it in my network. Once your CV and resume and portfolio, all of that is ready, once we have a
Okay.
discussion, everything is in place, so we can do that. It's much more effective when you come here and search for a job. But I would say before coming here, you do all your research and try your 100% from India if you get an opportunity. If not, then you can take a chance and come here for a month and then see for yourself, because it makes a lot of difference. जो available होता है ना, उनको immediately they call for an interview sometimes. So that's the case. So So no worries. I mean, you can share your resume and that with me, and I will circulate it in my network and see if something comes up. Okay.
Okay.
But before that, please work on your CV and resume, and let us just build that so that we can make your profile even stronger. And I would say you have an added advantage because you worked with good companies in India. They are like big names, they are well known. So your profile is also kind of similar to me. So I think you have a fair chance. Come here, then you have even better chance. But let's try from India first and see how it goes. I think you're on mute.
No, no, I'm not on mute.
Acha, I was not able to.
Sure. Okay. So I will get the template from the Instagram profile. You have added three things. So I'll get the template from there only, right?
या टेम्पलेट इज लिंक आई विल शेयर विथ यू ऑन लिंक्डइन सो वहां से आप ले सकते हो ठीक है आई एम करंटली वर्किंग ऑन पोर्टफोलियो टेम्पलेट एज वेल इट्स नॉट लाइव येट सो वो भी जल्दी आएगा बट या सो पहले मतलब थोड़ा रिसर्च करना ही ज़्यादा बेटर होता है लाइक आई मेंशन द साउथ इंडियन कम्युनिटी इज रियली बिग हियर सो ट्राई रीचिंग आउट टू पीपल हु आर from your native place like Hyderabad or even from Bangalore or in your connection try to find out people who like management position. There are so many South Indian people who are at like managerial position and even higher positions, so they are the decision makers. So they most of the time they're building their team and looking out for people, so reaching out to those people you may have an advantage because I've seen it. I mean वो थोड़ा होता है मतलब even in Mumbai if you'll see they look out for people who speak Marathi or similar language. So sometimes वो language का भी होता है और similar community का भी होता है. I would suggest मतलब ये insider information I'm giving you that reach out to those people who speaks your language and you can have like a good conversation with them, build connection easily with them. So yeah, okay. I hope you found this session helpful. Share your feedback about the call and I look forward to connect with you for resume and portfolio discussion.